guys, welcome to today's video. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today's going to be a iPhone customization video using the iOS 14 update. I currently have the iPhone 11 version and this is what it looks like. So I have not played around with the iOS 14 on my iPhone. However, I did do it on my iPad Pro. If you haven't seen that video, I can link it up here for you guys and you can go watch that as well. I just recently got this phone and I did a what's on my iPhone video and you guys can go watch that. I'll link it up here too. And now I'm just going to do a iPhone customization. I just kind of want to organize this, make it a lot cuter and aesthetically pleasing. So that's what we're going to do. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let's go ahead and start playing around with the iPhone. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your settings, and you want to make sure that your iPhone is up to date using the iOS 14 software update. So this is the newer one that they just came out with, but the one before this 14.2 I believe was the 14.1 version. So as long as your software update says 14.1, then you should be able to customize your iPhone. I have not done the 14.2 version. I'll do that later, but after you update your iPhone to the iOS 14, you're going to want to go to your App Store and download Widgetsmith. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, that's downloaded. So this is what my iPhone looks like, my home screen. I just have a couple folders here and it is kind of organized, but I want to make it a little more aesthetically pleasing. So I'm going to use this Widgetsmith app. So before we get into the widgets, I want to give you guys some tips. So in order to kind of get inspired, I went through Pinterest and I went through some iOS 14 customization pictures and just made a board on it. If you don't follow me on Pinterest, you should. I'll link my username right here on the left side and you guys can go follow me. But I have a iOS 14 customization board and I just saved a couple of inspired pictures. I really like this home screen right here. And then I also have a screensavers board right here. So I'm going to be using Pinterest to help me get my inspiration. So once I figured out kind of my like aesthetic and pictures that I want to use, I'm going to go ahead and go to the Widgetsmith app. And I'm going to use small number 1. And I'm actually going to do a picture. And since I love iced coffee, I'm going to use this picture that I got from Pinterest. It's just this cute little iced coffee. So then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go back, hit save, and then that's my small number 1 widget. I'm also going to add a medium-sized widget. I'm going to do another picture, but this time I'm going to do a quote. So I saw this one on Pinterest and I really like it. It's simple, it's got good inspiration. It kind of just reminds me, you know, to don't let the small things bother you throughout that day. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to hit save and then I'm going to do another small widget, but I'm going to make it a calendar. So I'm going to go to this month right here and then I'm going to go to the font. I prefer the New York font, so I'm going to use that. And then for the tint color, I want to do gray. And then background, I like this like pale pink. I also like some of these grays. I'm not really into the colored that much, so I think I'm gonna go with this pale pink one. and then I'm gonna hit save. Okay, so far those are my widgets. I have 2 small widgets and then 1 medium widget. I'm gonna hold off on the large widget. I might make one later, but I'm gonna go ahead and move all of these folders to this second page right here. Okay, so once I moved all my folders to the second page, I now have a blank home screen. So I'm just going to hit this plus sign at the top. I'm going to hit this small widget. I'm going to hit add widget, and this is my calendar. Then I'm going to hit the plus button again, hit small, add widget. I'm going to hold it or just tap it. And then I'm going to select my small number 1, which was my coffee picture. So I have this right now. Then I'm going to add another widget, scroll over to my medium widget, hit add, and that's what this looks like right now. So I'm going to click done. I do want to change my home screen. I kind of want to make it a darker color since I feel like these lighter colors are kind of clashing and you can't see the November anymore. So I downloaded a picture from Pinterest again, and that's in my photos. So I really liked this background. I also liked this one, and I really like this like greenish color. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I really like this. On camera it looks kind of pink, but it's actually like a olive green color. So I'm going to do this one as my wallpaper for my home screen. Great. I'm going to do some shortcuts for my apps. So I'm basically just going to pick my most used apps and make them aesthetically pleasing and add them to my home screen. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to shortcuts, if I can find it. There it is. Okay. So you're going to want to, I was playing around with this earlier, so I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. Okay. So once I'm in my shortcuts, you're going to want to hit this plus button. You're going to hit add action, scripting, open app, and you're going to choose the app that you want to do a shortcut. So the first one I'm going to do is Instagram, because that is my most social media, that is my most used social media. So I'm going to hit Instagram. I'm going to hit the 3 dots and then shortcut name. I'm just going to do Instagram, add to home screen, and then this is where you're able to kind of pick the app icon that you want. So I got all of mine from Pinterest. As you can see right here, I have them downloaded on my phone. And for Instagram, I'm going to do this one right here. Choose, and then the shortcut name, Instagram, add, and then done. And then hit done again. So when you go back to your home page, this is the shortcut that I have for my Instagram. So I'm going to add this on my home page. And I'm just going to do this for every single app that I want a shortcut for. Add, scripting, choose Facebook. Guys, this is my finished home screen. I really like how it came out, and I did a second page as well. So this is what I have on my second page. And then if I scroll to the right, I have all of my apps here. If you really want to, you can basically hold these apps down. And if you hit this minimize button, so if you hit this little minus button, it's going to move it to the app library, which basically is this area right here. So it's not going to delete it from your phone, it's just going to hold it in the app library. So I'm actually going to do that for these. Right, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!